Welcome back. South Africa has one of the highest first-year university dropout rates in the world. Many reasons have been offered: major culture shocks of campus life to wrong academic paths. Let's discuss how we can better prepare young people for academic life. We're joined by Nola Payne from the Independent Institute of Education. Thank you very much for joining us here on All Angles. I mean, this is quite, a time of anxiety for some people. Some of them had to leave their homes, for instance, some of them even their countries of birth.
Exactly, and it's not only not knowing what to expect, it's really not knowing many things. So it's not just coming from one situation into the unknown. There's a whole lot of different things that contribute to that anxiety. So I think we need to dig deeper and look into more reasons why there's that anxiety rather than just coming into a new environment.
So how do we advise somebody who's watching right now maybe, or who's hoping to get some advice then if they're about to go into university for the first time?
Well, I mean, there's really a lot of things that are going to contribute perhaps to not doing well. For example, there's no more adult supervision, such as a parent or guardian helping with homework, the way they structured universities or colleges. You have to work on your own, the academic demands, culture shocks, and all of those kinds of things, temptations for social scenes and parties, and so forth. So there are really three things that prospective students can try to mitigate the issues that this may cause in them not doing well or not performing well in their first year. And it's particularly first-year students, if I should just want to clarify there. It seems by the time they get to second and third year, things have settled down and we don't have such an issue with students failing. So it's definitely something that first years need to prepare for. They have the biggest failure rate. So as I say, there's three things we look at. Really just looking and making sure that they've registered for the correct qualification. So do what their passion is. Don't just do a qualification because somebody has said to you that's a qualification you can make money with, or do something because it's the only qualification that there is space available in. So look for a qualification that can lead you to a career, and something that is career focused, and makes it easier. Obviously, there are positions available and you can get employment after your studies.
And parents...
second one is...
Okay.
Sorry?
No, you may continue,
I was just going to say, secondly is the logistics. That's really, this thing is operating around your studying. Make sure you're reading the emails that you receive from the institution, any other kind of communication that may happen, which they will let you know about. So keep on top of that. Make sure you've got the textbooks, your stationery, any technology that's required. Make sure you know where your living arrangements are, where you would get food, transport to and from college and your accommodation. So all those kind of logistics will assist in relieving the anxiety. And then also just preparing yourself mentally for higher education. It's a challenge. And I think prospective students just need to realize it's going to be different. It's a more adult, unsupervised kind of environment. And they need to just then be disciplined in being selective about their social life and their studies.
And just very quickly, the role that parents could possibly play. I mean, I know that they won't be there in varsity with their children when all the temptations come, etc. But what role can parents play?
It's really just a matter of keeping in touch, regular contact with the child, whether it's on a daily basis or weekly basis. Keep getting feedback. And, if you've got your finger on the pulse and you can see how they're performing, you often can then, step in early and try and prevent any issues that are happening. So it's really just having an open path of communication between the parents and the child. I think that's probably the easiest. And then also making sure that they have access to some kind of funding for textbooks technology and stationery, whether they've helped them source a bursary or it's from self-funding and so forth. And also that, so it's just general guiding them in the right direction, making sure they've looked at all the kinds of qualifications and higher education institutions they want to go to. And, it's not too late now. They can do all of these things now and plan then for going forward. So it's really just a lot of support that parents need to give.